Hello everyone and welcome back to the second episode on the Vintage Beef's fan server. I don't know if this server has a name quite yet, but for now we're just going to call it the Vintage Beef fan server because that's all I know it by. But welcome everyone, how's it going today? Hope you are all doing fantastic on this fine day. Or maybe it's not a fine day by you, but I still hope you're doing fantastic. So we did a little bit of interior decorating since the last time. Looks like I was just using these. I'm still don't have quite enough oak wood to finish up the rest of the roof, but I'm pretty close to finishing that all up. So last time we did a little bit more decorating on the inside here of the house. I got another bed and set it up here, so we got a nice double wide bed. I got, just my, well, not much in there, but kind of my valuables chest up there. I decided for storage here, I want to kind of spread out some of my items a little bit to give me a little bit of a reason. I think actually Vintage Beef was actually the one that I got this from, but kind of gives you a little bit of an excuse to get around to different places. Oh, what are we have going on here? We'll check that out in just a second. But yeah, I mean, even though there's not really much to this base here so far, as we expand it, it will give us reasons to go to different places and kind of, make sure we're exploring the whole base and getting out and about. So let's check this out. We got two different signs here. Every bird needs a name. CreepVortex. What's in here? Oh, sweet. So looks like Vortex here gave us a name tag so that we can name our bird. I think I mentioned that we found this little parrot guy in the first episode, so that is awesome. I do appreciate that, Vortex. And another sign here, also from him. Loving the build, Creep. Creep was here, or CreepVortex was here. So that is awesome. Sweet. Thank you very much for that. I was actually talking to him very briefly the other day. I went over and checked out his base as well. So I will make sure to put a link in the description to his channel so you guys can go out and check Vortex out over there. I think me and him are going to get along just fine on the server. So hopefully we can meet up one of these days and maybe do some collabing together, but I think that'll be awesome. This server is pretty amazing as far as the community so far. There's just a lot of really cool people on here, lots of people to meet. I'm super excited about that. Can't wait to, just meet all these kind of cool people and do a lot of cool projects. I think there's a lot of fun stuff going on. It looks like there has been some changes in spawn already. I think they've got some paths and stuff like that up, getting ready for shops and things like that. So we might go check that out in today's episode as well. But we're just going to get started chopping down a little bit of this oak here because I'm definitely light on oak wood, and I want to use some more of that for finishing up the build of the cabin here. So, oh dang, and there goes my axe. Alright, let's just punch the last couple of these. But yeah, so for today's episode, guys, I think one of the things I really want to work on is I want to get me some diamonds. So obviously I don't really have a whole lot of armor or tools that are that great besides the iron stuff or anything like that yet. So that's one thing I want to work towards today is we want to go on a hunt for some iron down in the caves. And then that will kind of lead into another project that I want to work on that I kind of started to think about today that I will show you guys in just a little bit. But first, let's finish punching up a little bit more of this wood. I think there's only a few blocks left. Oh, there's a little bit of block lag. Looks like the lag on the server has actually gotten quite a bit better. So it's really nice to see that, with the tons of people that have been joining on this server, that they're definitely working on trying to make it as friendly as possible to be able to play on it and not have to deal with too much lag throughout the day. So that is awesome to see. Like I said, I just can't say enough how amazing this community is and how excited I am to be playing on this server. So that is cool. Let's go ahead and plant these down again so we can keep getting some more oak wood going. But alright, so let's grab, did I move all my stuff? Yes, I moved all my stuff inside. Okay, perfect. So let's put our ever so graciously gifted name tag into our chest up here. We'll have to mine up enough iron to get an anvil and name the bird. So that will definitely be something that we could do in today's episode as well. Or maybe we'll wait until the next episode. If you guys have any good suggestions on names for the bird, if you want to leave those in the comments, maybe I'll wait until the next episode to name the bird. let me know what you think about that. We'll see how that goes. But before we go mining, which is the next plan, I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment, but the next plan is to go mining, get some diamonds, get some iron, get some materials going. We're gonna need some food because I am pretty much super low on food. I've been eating a little bit of bread that I've been growing over here, just by growing up some wheat and crafting that into bread. Luckily, when I go off the server, there's enough other people around that my bread, or wheat I should say, grows up while I'm not here. So that is pretty nice to have, you know, enough activity on the server that I've got things working for me when I'm not even here. So, oh, there we go. There's a little bit of lag there. Can I have my melons, please? No, I want the melons. Just the little pieces. Come on, just a couple. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, I think eventually what I'd like to do for maybe kind of a temporary food situation, if I can find some bones, which is a big if at this point, I would like to build just kind of a small nano farm so I can kind of just get some wheat, or probably potatoes I think would be the better option. If I could find some potatoes and grow those up in a nano farm, that would be the best way I think for, where do I have these things in here? Maybe? Come on. There we go. So yeah, if I could maybe grow up some potatoes in kind of a nano farm or something along those lines to give me a little bit of food to munch on to keep me going through, especially when I'm mining and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit here, and we're gonna get down in the mine area, and I'm kind of gonna show you the next plan that I have for the next project. Alright guys, so right off the edge of my cabin here is kind of this little hole that I've been using to get up and down from mining from, basically. And if we go down here just a little bit, a little ways in, there is actually a ravine right here. And then, oddly enough, I believe just over there, that goes into another deeper ravine. So my kind of plan for a project I wanted to try to do here, if no one is using this other space, which I hope it's not a big deal for anyone else, but I basically want to, let's go right back up here and I'll show you what I want to do from the beginning. I would like to kind of turn this water area here into a small waterfall that flows down into this area here, and then basically I would like to create like a series of waterfalls with, you know, little collection areas, little ponds, and kind of decorate like a flowing waterfall path with, you know, different tiers all the way down basically to the bottom, and kind of use that as my path to get up and down to go mining and stuff like that. So I think that'd be a pretty cool project to work on. I'll have to kind of look around a little bit and see if there's anyone else using any areas nearby that I would cause any issues with, because I definitely don't want to interfere with anyone else. But maybe we can find a path where, you know, we can wind this around one way, maybe come back this way. That might be a pretty cool idea. Do a little turnaround in there and kind of flow this down as far as we can go without getting in anyone else's way. But for now, I'm just gonna collect up some materials and try to get some diamonds is the big goal for today. And then yeah, we're gonna probably work on this. Maybe we'll get to the beginning of it today and try to start doing some layout of that, but the main thing right now is getting some resources, and I even see a little bit of iron there. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that. I might do a little bit of a time lapse here. We'll see if that will work out or not, but let's get to it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Guess what, guys? We did it! Oh yeah, right over there. We got some diamonds. It actually didn't take me very long. I was surprised. I only dug a short tunnel here and just ran into a little vein of diamonds. So super excited. I have got, looks like 4 diamonds. Alright, we'll take it. That is going to be not too bad. So get us a start at least. Probably get ourselves a pickaxe at least or something like that. To kind of help us do a little bit more mining faster. And I might actually see too, if I can find some lapis, I'll probably go borrow an enchanting table either in the spawn city or somewhere else and use that to try to get a nice enchantment on there, and that way we can dig super fast and get all kinds of cool stuff. Maybe we can get fortune or something like that and get a whole bunch more items. So alright guys, we are going to take the brand new diamond pickaxe we just made and head into the spawn town and see if anyone's got an enchantment set up in there. Hopefully there's a couple pieces of lapis I can borrow. Actually, I don't know if I should go for it yet because I'm not level 30, but let's just head into town and see if there's anyone that's got any of this stuff that could help us out here. Check out this sweet little tunnel. Isn't that cool? That's one of the things I love about this awesome server. As I mentioned, there are many things that are awesome about this server, but there's all kinds of cool little things that pop up when you're not paying attention or you're away. So always some cool things. And check this out, guys. Look at all the awesome builds going on in here. There's already shops popping up left and right. There's paths all over the place. If we walk over here by Beef's area, pretty awesome. He just built this bridge, I think, in today's episode. It's looking pretty sweet. A little rolling bridge area there. So let's go. I think if I remember correctly, there should be an enchanting table in this starter house here. Hopefully, I'm hoping that someone left a little bit of lapis in there we could borrow until we can find our own. Cause okay, can I eat the food? There we go. All right. Little noise from Discord in the background there. Okay, so there is an enchanting table here, but it does not look like there's any lapis. So I guess we're gonna have to go back mining and get a little bit of lapis, and then we can come back and yeah. Oh, we could name the bird though, because there's an anvil here. So but yeah, I think I am gonna wait for that to the next episode, I decided. So definitely leave me your comments leave me your comments in the comments telling me what you think I should name my bird. We're gonna go get some lapis and then we'll come back and enchant our pickaxes. I found some more diamonds, but I'd like to get an enchanted pickaxe before I mine them up. So we're gonna go back to the mine. Alright guys, so it has actually been a couple hours since the last little clip there, but I've been having a bunch of fun running around the server, meeting all kinds of people and hanging out in Discord, talking to a bunch of people, and I managed to have a couple people let me borrow their skeleton and zombie spawners, and then also gave me some lapis that I managed to enchant a diamond pickaxe with. Look at that, super shiny and awesome. Oh yeah, and we actually got a efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune 3 pickaxe right off the bat. So that was pretty awesome. And then I went down back into the cave and mined up a few more diamonds. I actually got, let's see, yeah, all these in here, so half a stack of diamonds. I'm actually going to take a little bit more of this lapis and these diamonds, and let's see if I can find a couple sticks. And I'm going to head into the spawn area again and see if I can get another enchantment. I'm not sure if I want to try to enchant a sword or a pickaxe yet, so maybe let's actually grab this. I might as well make up a couple of other tools. So let's just grab our whole, maybe just half the diamonds. We'll grab those, grab a bunch of sticks and a little extra wood just in case we need to craft up something else. But we're gonna head into town here and see if we can get a couple more. Wow, that was a huge tree that just grew in front of the house. So yeah, we'll head into town and see if we can get a few more decent enchantments on some of our tools right away, which I just remembered that I'm gonna have to grab the rest of this lapis as well. Lapis, whatever, however you want to say it. There's many different ways, but I say them differently every time I say it, just about. So yeah, we're gonna head into town and try to enchant up some more tools. Alright, so we are back in the little spawn house here, and first thing we're gonna do is craft up one sword and one pick. And let's just go over here and see if we can either get a sharpness 4 sword or an efficiency 4 pickaxe. Let's see. Risky. Oh, what else could I get? Efficiency. Oh, tough choices. I think we're gonna go with the sword. See what I can get if I can get lucky on this. Sharpness 4, knockback 2. Not terrible, not terrible. We will take it. Unbreaking 3. So I guess now we're not gonna have quite enough levels to get another one, but Unbreaking 3 wouldn't be terrible, but I prefer to wait until I can get like a Silk Touch or something else. Would be more preferred than that. So I think that's gonna do it for the enchantments there. I think we're just gonna go with those couple, and we'll save the rest of our stuff for a later date when we get some more levels and that kind of stuff. Right now it's still kind of slow, but it's nice to have a couple of a little bit better tools to kind of get us going and make a little progress faster on, you know, digging and building. Oh, I should probably close the door. I was not born in a barn after all. Was born on a farm, but not in a barn. So we'll head back to... Excuse you? What? Is that a witch? Somewhere I just heard a witch. I know I'm not going crazy. Well, I don't know I'm not going crazy. I might be going crazy, but pretty sure I just heard a witch on the floor there, so... Alright, we're going to head back to the cabin, and I think we're going to start kind of doing a little bit of layout on the, whatchamacallit, the little cave entrance there that I want to work on. So let's go back there, and I'll kind of show you a little bit more of what the plans are. I know I briefly kind of explained it. Oh, this place is looking cool. There's a building, or a roof on it since last time I came by here, so... I'll try to hopefully explain a little bit better of the layout I want to go for on the thing, but let's get back there. Alright, I got my inventory all cleaned up now, got some stuff put away. Chopped down that huge tree there, hopefully the rest of those leaves despawn. But we're going to go ahead here and get started with this. I do kind of want to open this up just a little bit here, but I don't want to take too many blocks away, and I think just for now, we're going to go ahead and leave this blocked off. Let's get rid of that one. I might chop down that. This used to be a tree here, but now it's kind of all funky, so I might either try to grow a new tree or something to kind of fill in that corner again. I kind of like the way it overhangs there, but basically the path I've got going here right now is going to be a little bit of a steep drop off at the beginning, and I think I kind of want to just use the terrain that's here, you know, and modify it a little bit. We'll kind of see how the water flows and change things and decorate around it. But then this basically comes down and cuts back here. So I want to kind of build this wall up just a little bit so that, you know, the water stays in here. And then this flows. Maybe we'll have like a little caved in pond area here would be pretty cool. And then, you know, as this flows down, kind of goes and flows into the ravine here. We'll probably have like a waterfall. And have, you know, a little walkway along the side here with some stairs and half slabs and stuff like that. So I want to have like this whole waterfall, like naturey, with some leaves and stuff thing going, but have like a walking path along the side of it so we can still get up and down pretty easily from our mining area. So let's see, after it came all the way down here, basically it comes back this way, or I came back this way I should say. So I think we'd have like the waterfall cascading over the top of these rocks and kind of cut back and go underneath the waterfall again, back down into this area. And then, you know, somewhere down here, this is just kind of where I've been strip mining pretty much out my materials so far. So we'll just kind of have like an ending pool probably down here somewhere, maybe dig a little bit of this out and have kind of a you know, a caved area where we'll dig the roof up just a little bit so that it's kind of like a dome shape, and we'll bring in some leaves and some dirt and, you know, that kind of stuff and kind of decorate the whole thing up. Because like I said in the first video, I think, you know, I'm not really used to doing a lot of building and that kind of stuff in in Minecraft in general, I guess. But in this series, you know, with a lot of inspiration from Vintage Beef and a lot of the other members on the server, I definitely want to try to let's tune up on my building skills, so to speak. So, you know, want to try to do some new things with that. So that's kind of the idea for that. I think that's going to be one of my first projects I kind of start to work on here. And it might not be done right away, you know, at the beginning here, but we'll kind of work on it over time as we, you know, come up and down this area quite a bit in order to go down and get our materials and that kind of stuff. So we'll start working on that soon here and kind of get things going. But for now, I'm going to try to actually climb up this block. Let's get that out of there so I can get up here. There we go. Let's put... I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe let's do that. So yeah, I don't know exactly what I want the shape to be of all this here yet, but I kind of want to keep it, you know, a little bit natural, and we'll have to hide in some lighting and that kind of stuff. But that's basically the plan. So let's see. Let's actually break this open for now and try to save that block. Thank you. And if we break these 2 blocks here, let's just see where the water flows to. So we'll have to obviously, you know, modify some of these areas a little bit so we can keep our walking path and that kind of stuff. But we want to have, let's see if we can get down to some of these other areas here. Like this area I think will be really cool. We'll have kind of, you know, a drop off there, and then this will go back into kind of like a dimly lit area here with some bushes and some hidden lighting and that kind of stuff. I'm definitely going to need to get some depth strider boots by the looks of it, because walking around in this water is going to be extremely difficult with the way this whole area is set up. So let's put a block there. Did that not update? No. Are you gonna go the other way? Are you gonna flow? No. Oh, hey, okay, there we go. Yeah, all right. Now we're getting some more action going on this direction. It's gonna flow over there. I would like for this to flow down this way as well. So can I make that happen? Can you go a little further? Okay, the water's being a little bit difficult at this point, so there we go. Yeah, right down to the bottom. So yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of modification with some of this stuff here to kind of fan this out, so, you know, make the water change directions a little bit and kind of do what we want it to do. So be able to jump down here, woo, and that'll be awesome. Basically we'll have a cool waterfall there. Ow, is that fall damage or is that something else? I see you, creeper. Oh, did I get him? And oh, it's way off. Ooh, oh, what? Go. Did I hit it? I don't know. Anyway, he's not coming to bother me now, I guess. But yeah, so this looks like it's still going down to the area I want, and then basically, I think what we'll do is, like I said, build this out a little bit. We'll dig some of this stuff up here and build out like a little bit of a lake and that kind of stuff, and then we'll probably have maybe a little trapdoor or something underneath the bottom lake, maybe where we can jump into to get into our little area where we do some strip mining. Or there we go. I don't know why I decided to eat the rotten flesh instead of the steak. I also got this free steak from I don't know how to pronounce his name, his gamer tag, but it's I don't know exactly what it is. I'll have to put it in the description to let you guys know who gave me all these wonderful gifts. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode today. If I can finish eating this piece of steak, that would be terrific. Any day now. That would be great. I'm getting hungry, just waiting for it. Come on, you can do it. A little bit more. It's kind of a tough piece of meat. There we go. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode, guys, today. I hope you are excited for the plans that we have in store for this first project here. I definitely am excited to get going and do some building on this server. But thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.